Monday is the most expensive day in personal finance. Not because anything about Monday is financially significant, because Monday is where good financial intentions go to wait. The decision made on a Wednesday evening to finally get serious about money gets filed under Monday. The automation that would take 7 minutes to set up gets scheduled for Monday. The net worth calculation that takes 30 minutes gets moved to Monday's to-do list, where it will sit until the following Monday, and the Monday after that, until the calendar has accumulated enough Mondays that the decision feels stale enough to defer indefinitely. The man who starts now, tonight, this afternoon, before this video ends, does not have a different level of discipline than the man who waits for Monday. He has a different understanding of what Monday actually costs. Every day, a financial habit is not running as a day. The compounding does not run. 7 habits started today versus 7 habits started next Monday is 7 days of compounding missed. 7 days that cannot be retroactively recovered, regardless of how committed the Monday start is. Tony Stark did not defer the builds that mattered to a more convenient time. The workshop ran when the work required it, not when the calendar suggested it. 7 habits available right now. Before Monday, here's everyone. Habit 1. Open your banking app right now and look at the balance. Not on Monday, right now. While this video is running, the habit of financial visibility starts with the first look. The first look is the hardest one, the one that requires overriding the avoidance reflex that has kept the balance unchecked. After the first look, every subsequent look is easier. The avoidance is broken. The number is data. This habit starts in the next 60 seconds, or it starts on Monday. Choose the 60 seconds. Habit 2. Open a note on your phone and write down every recurring expense you pay monthly, every subscription, every membership, every automatic payment, from memory, right now, without checking statements. The list produced from memory is the list the conscious mind is aware of. The gap between that list and the actual statement is the list the automatic payment system has accumulated without conscious decision. Writing the memory list tonight takes 5 minutes. The gap it reveals when checked against the actual statement tomorrow produces the first honest audit of what the month actually costs. This takes 5 minutes. It does not take until Monday. Habit 3. Calculate your net worth right now. Assets minus liabilities, rough numbers are acceptable. The precision improves over time. The number does not need to be impressive. It needs to exist. A man who knows his net worth, even approximately, makes different financial decisions than a man who doesn't. The calculation takes 20 minutes. It produces the baseline measurement that every financial decision made from tonight forward is navigated against. 20 minutes. Not Monday. Tonight. Habit 4. Identify one expense on the list from habit 2 that is no longer earning its place. 1. The subscription that was signed up for in a different context at a different time for a different reason and has not been actively rechosen since. Cancel it or reduce it tonight. Not because the amount is significant, because the practice of treating every ongoing expense as a current decision rather than a historical commitment is the practice that, held consistently, recovers the capital that lifestyle drift silently consumed. 1 cancellation tonight. The practice begins with the first one. Stay with habits 5 through 7. The first 4 take under an hour combined and can be completed before Monday arrives. What comes next requires slightly more setup, but each can be initiated tonight. And habit 6 is the one that most people who are serious about money in 2026 have been waiting for Monday to start for the last 4 Mondays. Habit 5. Set up the smallest possible automatic transfer tonight. Not the ideal amount, the startable amount. Whatever can move from the spending account to a separate savings account on payday without affecting essential spending. Open the bank's automatic transfer feature right now. Enter an amount. Enter the date of the next payday. Confirm. This takes 8 minutes. The automation installed tonight runs on the next payday. The automation installed on Monday runs 1 payday later. The habit is the architecture. The amount is the fuel. Install the architecture tonight while the motivation to do so exists, and before Monday arrives to absorb it. Habit 6. Make 1 additional payment above the minimum on the highest interest debt you carry. Tonight, any amount above the minimum. The additional payment reduces the principal, the actual amount owed, rather than servicing the cost of carrying it. The principal reduced tonight cannot accumulate interest tomorrow. This can be done in 4 minutes through online banking. It does not require a plan, a budget review, or a financial strategy session. It requires finding the highest interest balance, navigating to the payment screen, and entering an amount above the minimum. 4 minutes. Tonight, not Monday. Habit 7. Write down one financial goal for the next 90 days in one sentence. Not a vague intention. A specific, measurable target. A net worth number. A debt balance reduced to a specific amount. A savings account reaching a specific figure. One sentence. Written tonight. The goal written tonight becomes the navigation point for every financial decision made across the next 90 days. The goal planned for Monday is the goal that exists in the abstract rather than on a page, and abstract goals produce abstract decisions that produce abstract progress. One sentence. Before Monday, tonight, you came into this expecting 7 habits to add to the Monday list. The comprehensive financial overhaul that Monday somehow enables that, today does not. Every habit on this list can be started in the next 60 minutes. Not prepared for, not planned, not scheduled, started. The banking app opened, the recurring expense list written, the net worth calculated, the one expense canceled, the automation set up, the additional debt payment made. The 90-day goal written in one sentence. 7 habits, 60 minutes before Monday. The compounding that was going to start on Monday starts tonight. Instead, the difference is not dramatic in the first week. It is structural across the year, and the year is made of all the decisions that did not wait for Monday. Right now, not at the end of this video, right now, open the banking app, look at the balance. That is habit 1 completed. The avoidance is broken. The number is data. Everything after it is easier than the first look. Then the recurring expense list. 5 minutes. Whatever comes to mind. The gap between memory and reality is the first piece of accurate financial information this week. Then the net worth. 20 minutes. Rough numbers. The baseline exists. Every decision from tonight navigates against it. Stark did not defer the workshop because Monday was coming. The workshop ran when the work required it. The work requires it now, not Monday. Now, the 7 habits available in the next 60 minutes are the same 7 habits that will still be available on Monday. Except on Monday, they will have lost 60 minutes of compounding and gained 1 more week of the deferral pattern that produced the current position. Every financial habit started today beats the same habit started on Monday, not by much in the first week, and by everything across the year. Start today. Monday is just another day. The compounding didn't start. Note, this video covers general financial habits and principles only. It is not financial advice. Your specific financial situation requires your own research and, where appropriate, guidance from a qualified financial professional. One question: which of the 7 habits can you start in the next 10 minutes right now before this video ends? Name the number in the comments, then go do it. The comment is the commitment. The doing is the habit starting. 10 minutes. Now, not Monday. If this made starting today feel more urgent than waiting for Monday, subscribe. More of this. The compounding starts when the habit starts, not Monday. Now.